Overflows.
Changing the imagination changes the mode of reality. By changing the imagination of the mind, you are really changing the situation. And when imagination of the mind changes, the mode of reality also changes. This you need to understand. And similar is the case with the mind. Just working with the mind, also you can enter. Many times question may have arisen in your mind about Shiva telling Parvati certain techniques which looks just imaginary. The question is bound to arise, how can imagination be helpful? This is important to understand. Imagination, even imagination is a mode of reality. Why? Because the mind is a manifestation of reality, and when you change the imagination of the mind, you are really changing the mode of reality. For Tantra, nothing is unreal. Even dream has its own reality, and it affects you in many ways. So dream is not a mere dream. A dream is as real as anything else because it affects you, it changes you. You are different because you dreamt it. You will never be the same because a certain dream has happened. So if a dream, if in a dream, so if you dream that you are a thief, in the morning you will say it makes no difference. It was just a dream. But Tantra says different. And for Tantra, it is not so. A dream of stealing, of theft, has changed you in some way. Your reality is different in the morning. You cannot be the same whether you recognize it or not. It has affected you. It will affect your behavior, your future, and it has become a seed in you. Even a dream is not irrelevant, and you think that dreams are just dreams. That is not so because you cannot create a dream consciously. You cannot choose a dream. It happens to you as anything else happens to you. Can you choose a dream? Can you think about a dream that you will dream tonight? Can you choose it? Can you will it? You cannot. Certainly, you cannot will it because to will a dream will need many changes in your reality. Dream is an outcome of reality. You have seen something, it has not been fully lived, so it becomes a part of the dream. Only then will a dream come. A dream is just like a flower. A rose flower comes on a rose bush, and you cannot change the flower unless you change the whole process. That is what the reality is. From the seed onwards, you cannot just change a flower. A dream is a flowering. If you can change the dream, you can change the reality. So many times, many techniques will appear imaginary, but they are also real. And Tantra is trying to change your imagination. If the imagination can be changed, then hidden reality behind it will automatically be different. The technique that I want to explain now starts from your imagination, from your dreaming, from your mind. Three things have to be remembered. First, whatsoever happens to your mind is not superficial. First, whatsoever happens to your mind is not superficial. It is happening because of you. It is happening because you happen to be in a certain situation. So, two things can be done: either change the situation, then you will have to start from the body, because body is the situation, is the first step. Or if you are not starting with the situation, then change the happening. It will persist. It will not be easy to change it. But if you make an effort and you go on making the efforts, and if you are stubborn and you are not defeated, then every effort will change it. One thing is certain: you may not achieve the goal that you are thinking of, but the fact that you made this effort will bring a deeper change. You will be different. Whether you succeed or fail, you will be different. The very effort will be counted, and the very effort will change you. Thirdly, do not think that mind is just a mind, and do not think that dreaming is just dreaming alone. If you can direct your dreaming, and now there is a therapy in the West called directed daydreaming. If you can direct your dreaming, you are directing yourself, and many things will become different. So, situation and the reality. There is an old Tibetan technique that is known as lion's roar. If you are angry, sexual, filled with hatred, jealousy, then the Tibetan master will give you this technique, the lion's roar. You have to sit before a mirror and you are to imagine that you are a lion, not a man. You have to make your face like a lion. You have to put your tongue out and you have to roar like a lion. And you have to practice it, continue practicing it, so the imagination becomes so true that you forget that you are a man daydreaming that he is a lion. And when you reach, and when a point comes when you have really fallen prey to your own imagination and you have become the lion, the real roar comes. In the beginning, it is an effort. It may not be real lion's roar, but as you continue and a point reaches, when your imagination reaches its pinnacle and you have become the lion, only then real roar comes out of you. Suddenly you are transformed with that roar. In that roar, all hatred, anger, sex disappears, and you have fallen into a state of deep silence, a silence that you have never known before. So, this is a very important technique used in Tibet, where the master asks you to stay in a mirrored room, sitting in front of the mirror, and you have to practice that you are a lion. In the beginning, it is an effort and takes a while. Then suddenly a point comes in when your roar becomes a real like a lion's roar, and that time in that roar all hatred, anger, sex disappears, and you enter into a state of deep silence, something that you have never experienced, never known before. This has a deep psychological effect. So we will continue on this technique. Until then, take care.